Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dark Trilogy, episode 20. And with that, I think this will be a good time to set up a world download. I know many of you guys have been asking for a world download, and it's finally here, yes! So if you guys check in the description of this video, you guys should see a link that says world download. If you guys click that, you should be able to download the world file. If you're not too sure as to how to download the world file and install it into your own Minecraft mod pack of the Dark Trilogy, just Google it. It's pretty simple. You just take the world file that I'll supply you guys with, just drag that into the saves folder in your Minecraft Dark Trilogy saves folder. I think I said that right. Hopefully I did. But it'll give you guys a chance to take a look around, explore, play along, play on your own, do what you will, and have fun, hopefully, in what I've made so far. I'll also try to put all of my items at the end of this episode, which is also when I'll save this world and do the backup, to put all my items, including my hearts, my armor, everything into a chest for you guys, including everything in my bags of holding, or my bag of holding, and I think also my Bentley's backpack, which has all my flowers in it. I'll try to put all that in chests for you guys, so that way you guys will have access to that as well. If you guys spawn at spawn, which is probably a fair distance away off, I believe to the east, which it might not even show on my map anymore just because I updated, but it should be almost straight east of here. So if you guys spawn at spawn, just go straight west and you should make your way here. Or you can just also make note of my coordinates while I'm at home and just, make your way over towards my house. So that should be the gist of it. If you guys have any questions, I'm sure there's plenty of people that'll be happy to help you out in the comments below, as well as if I take a look at them. So, well, today I would like to do a little bit of making sand. I've been running low on this stuff. I need some glass. I need plenty of sand as well. I think it's time to set up a little system to hopefully allow me to, set up a fair amount of sand, especially for later and building. So I've already kind of got a little idea on how I want to do that. I want to use Ender.io. I want to make a couple more sag mills. So I'm going to grab some flint, some machine chassis. I'm going to grab 2 of each. Let's see, what else do I need? Iron, pistons. I know I got all that stuff around there somewhere. Oop, there we go. 2 pistons. Where's all my flint at? Now I know I have some flint. There's definitely flint around here. Where are you, flint? Or did I use it all? I may have used it all. No! Drought. Okay, yeah, that does get annoying, by the way. The opening and closing of many chests. Alright, well, there's some flint in there. We'll just grab this and pop some gravel into our existing sag mill, which will make us, well, more flint, which is not a bad thing. Alright, and a little bit of iron as well. And we'll craft ourselves a few sag mills. There we go. Well, a couple of sag mills. Now, I do want to set up a nice little area for these. Don't really want them anywhere existing like where I have my machines now. I kind of want to set this up in its own area. So what I think I'm going to do is dig down right here. Right about here. Oops, not you. Go into the big holes mode. And maybe start digging out a little area down here. Place some light down. Let's see, how far are we down? Not too far. So maybe head back this way just a bit. Clear out a nice little area down here. I'll even try to, spruce it up a little bit down here and make it look nice too. Which I'll probably do here in just a minute. I'll even set up an elevator, I think. I think that would probably be a nice idea. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of there. Find me a couple ender pearls. Do I even have wool? Yeah, I think that was my other problem. I was out of wool. I need to set up like a wool farm or something. I should have some shears laying around. I got some sheeps outside. I'm gonna go grab some wool. I believe off this way we have some sheep. Only need 16 pieces of wool, so it should not be too much of a problem. Come here, sheeps, where are y'all at? I know y'all hiding around here somewhere. Or did I sacrifice the last of your kind over here? That would be a sad day. Very, very, very sad day. Alright, well, this is gonna be a little unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around, clean up that room a bit, and see if I can't find some sheep to make some elevators. Hopefully we have some relatively close. I may grab one with the golden lasso just to have at home. So when I get done with this, oop, there's one. I will see you guys back when I'm done. Alright guys, and we're back, chisel in hand. I think I'm going to do a little bit of building on camera this time. It's not a very large room, and I kind of already got a little bit of an idea that some of the blocks I want to use. I'm going to use factory blocks from Chisel. They're not too bad to craft. Takes a little bit of iron, some stone, and each crafting operation will give you 32 factory blocks. So I went ahead and made a little stack and a half of those. Also made myself a paintbrush. I might use this real quick to make some gray stone bricks. I think that might be pretty cool. Let me grab these out of here. Put those in here like so. And this is from Extra Utilities. This allows you to take dye and color bricks. So this is going to give us gray stone bricks. So I'll grab those real quick. 56 should hopefully be enough. Paintbrush easy to make, like I said, just some stick and a piece of string. And pretty much have been waiting for some wool as well. So let's see, that'll give us one elevator. And while looking in my chests, I completely keep overlooking the fact that I have a fair amount of cotton, which I can use to make string and then proceed to use to make more, well, wool. So yeah, completely forgot about that. So we'll just go ahead and make up a good chunk of wool. Oops, that does not go in that chest. That goes in this chest. And I'll go ahead and craft up my secondary elevator. Nice. Let's go ahead and put everything back in the network or my system that I don't need. Keep calling it my network. So used to applied Energistics. Nice, we'll pop our first elevator there, second one there. Nice, we are up and running. So already cleared out the walls and the floor, ready to go. Let's grab the chisel and see what we can do with these factory blocks. So, I do like the hazard blocks. Those are really nice. I do like the factory blocks, these rusty metal plates. I'm thinking about doing something with the walls as far as like the gray bricks. Something like this maybe for the meantime. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my builder's wand just to make this a little bit easier. And I'm going to try to keep this somewhat symmetrical. So we'll do that. Let's see. I might actually have to put this on low power for one. Maybe pull this in one block. Like this. Oops, hey, you go there. Okay, that might not be too bad. Pull this over one from the corner edge. Now, did I make this room? No, I'm gonna have to go out one more block. So it's pretty much not square. I think I'm off by a block. That's what it looks like. So I'm gonna need another row right there. Which I should be able to clear that out no problem. If I switch this thing to big holes mode, I should be able to do this. Come over here and grab this side. And then just get rid of the center. There we go. That should work. There we go, that looks better. Alright, and builder's wand to you. Now I just gotta figure out what and I need a little bit more. Figure out what I want to put in between all of this. So let's jump back into our chisel. And I believe we have some columns in here. Fancy metal block. We have this metal column here. Don't know how well this is actually going to look, but let's give it a try. Okay, I have to say that does not look too bad in my opinion. And it sounds really, really cool. I love the way it sounds when you place these things. It's awesome. You know what? That does not look that bad. I like that. Ooh, hey, you get... Oh, no! Ah, it's rat. The pain of having a tool. There's a 3x3 area. Sometimes it breaks things you just don't want it to. Alright, nice. I actually like that. I'm not really a big fan as to it being all flat. I wouldn't mind giving a little bit more dimension to it, which I can do no problem here in just a minute. Let me get this thing out of big holes mode. We'll set it to low power. Should not be a problem. Alright, so we got a little row right here as well. Plus I need to place you back there. And then last but not least, this one. See, I think that looks pretty cool. The colors, I think, work pretty well together with the gray. Then we'll do this wall. So what I'm going to do real quick is go ahead and... I think... Do I want to use skystone for the floor? I might use some more factory blocks. So let me go ahead and grab a little bit more stone, which I know is making its way into this chest and not the actual chest I made for it. And we'll make up some more factory blocks. Where are you hiding at? Right there. There we go. We'll grab a stack of that. And I just need a little bit more gray dye, which should not be a problem. Just needs a little bit of bone meal, some ink. Go ahead and convert these back into our stone bricks. And we'll go ahead and dye those our gray color. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this up real quick. And I will be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. Been doing a little work in the room, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. Went ahead and pulled down all of the gray colored bricks, used the saw to cut them into slabs. Just kind of helps bring the actual columns out a little bit more, gives the room a little bit more depth. I've also went ahead and grabbed the factory blocks, these yellow and black hazard blocks around the corners to where it's just going to briefly show from the slabs here from the walls. Thought it looked kind of nice, just around the edges. And then for the floor here, we're going to use this rusty purple block with the gold plating on it, and should be able to just finish it up with the builder's wand as long as I don't misclick. Awesome. I like the way it turned out. I think it looks good. Alright, now for the actual production to get set up with our sag mills. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put all the stuff up that I don't need. Mainly all that. Shears are going to go into my bag here in a minute. Been doing a little bit of scanning with my Thaumcraft stuff. There we go. Let's put that away. Put you away. And let's get to work. Alright, so we got 2 sag mills ready to go. I think we're just going to go ahead and place these guys probably right here for now. I think that's a good spot. I think I got a wrench somewhere. Because I don't want them there anymore. Change my mind. Let's do this. And maybe that. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. So, next off, I want to go ahead and get up and running some conductive... No, we already got the conductive iron. I need the pulsating iron, so I'm going to need some ender pearls, which we have plenty of now, thankfully, and a little bit of iron. We're going to pop that into the alloy smelter on... I guess all smelting would be fine. It should be able to recognize it, and that should make us some pulsating iron. Plus, we have a lot of the conduit binder now, so we should be able to make a lot of item conduits. That's what I'm going to be using here. Plus, do I have any? Yep, there we go. Some energy conduits. Now, I could hook this up to our main power source right here. We are losing power just because of, I guess, running this right now. And I could run this conduit over to this room, but I think I'm going to go ahead and set up a separate source of power. And I'm going to go ahead and use this time dynamos from thermal expansion. In fact, last episode we set up some lava, so I think I'm going to go ahead and go with magmatic dynamos in this case. So some Invar, looks like a little bit of silver. Okay. I'm going to make up, I believe, I want to say 4 of these. So let me grab some ferrous. Let's do 12, and I believe it's a 2-to-1 ratio, so we're going to need 2 iron for 1 ferrous. And that should be done in there, so let's pop these in there. That should get to making us up some Invar. Perfect. Alright, while that's making up, let's pull out our pulsating iron, hook this up into the nuggets, and we will go ahead and make up some of the item conduits from Ender.io. Awesome. So that should be more than enough. 16 in a stack? I think so. Alright, let's put those away. Check out how this is doing. Just about done. There we go. A little bit of Invar. Alright, 38 should be more than enough. And then we just need some iron, some redstone, and some silver. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and make up 4 of these. So let's grab a stack of redstone. And we need 2 gears per, so I need 8. Okay, perfect. Am I going to have enough Invar for all of this? Probably not. Alright, and we'll go ahead and probably cook up some more of that real quick then. Not a problem. Alright, so a little bit more ferrous. We'll do another 12 and 24. We'll let that start processing up, and while that does, I'm going to go ahead and set up in here the crafting recipe. I believe it was like this. Yep, there we go. So we can already make 2. We just need a little bit more, and I wouldn't mind having a little bit of Invar for later as well. So that works out perfectly. So there we are. 4 magmatic dynamos. Plus, I believe last episode I made some fluid conduits, or did I use them all? I may have used them all. There's a very good possibility that I did. Let's see, let's grab some quartz. Let's do some upgrading. We'll grab some quartz. We'll pop that into here on, I guess all smelting will work. We'll get some of the quite clear glass. We'll let that do a little bit of work while we set this up downstairs here. So over here, I think we'll set this up because the lava is like right over here in this area. If we set up an energy conduit, say here. How do I want to lay these out? I could lay them out like this. I do kind of like laying them out this way, just because I think it looks kind of cool. Myself. Looks like a weird flux capacitor in my opinion, but that's just me. Plus, like I said, I like the way this kind of looks, so this should produce us a fair amount of power. Each of these by themselves should generate 80 RF per tick, so this is 160 plus another 160 should be 320. So we can improve on these as well, which I might wind up doing. And we'll go ahead and supply those guys with power on the top right there. And let's go ahead and head back up. Let's grab that fused quartz, some conduit binder. Let's make some pressurized conduits. There we go. 40 of those. Not bad. I can live with that. And we just need to tap into our lava here. So I think... can I combine these two? No. Guess I could just pull it out the top and then make another facade up in a little bit. But I'm just gonna run this straight down here. We should run into, oop, went too far. Right there. Not too bad. Let's actually see if we can, I wouldn't mind having this as a buffer first. So I'll just go ahead and move it over. And then if I shift left click, we'll set this to disabled on this side. I don't want it messing with that. All right, and we'll just go ahead and build down right here. Continue this down along here. And I think this will work out just fine right there, just like that. All right, now I do need to get this onto this side as well. So let's go ahead and just route this through the back here. I'm going to set that to disable on that side. Disable on that side. All right, perfect. So that should start working as soon as I set this to extract and then active without signal. So we're pulling out our lava. Should be making its way into our dynamos, filling them up rather quickly. Each of these making 80 RF per tick. Awesome. Slowly but surely filling up our sag mills there. Next up, I wouldn't mind upgrading our capacitors. So I should have everything needed for that, or getting some upgraded capacitors at that. So I believe it was it like this? Or was it the other way? There we go. Double layer capacitors. I'm just going to put the double layers in there for now. I'm not going to worry about the actual octadict just yet, but we'll place these in here to help speed things along just a little bit. And I'm definitely going to be cleaning this whole thing up, this whole build, very, very soon. But for now, this should suffice. Let me also go ahead and grab some slabs. Let's grab some oak. I'm going to go ahead and make up a few Java barrels. It should be perfect. Actually, it should be more than enough. Probably not going to be using that many. And I kind of want to route them up here, but I'm not using the Ender IO conduits. So maybe I'll just have to set it up differently. Maybe I'll route, instead of through extra utilities pipes here, of routing them straight to the barrels, maybe I'll route the things I want to go in the barrels to a chest first, and then have that pull out with the Ender IO item conduits. I think that will probably be a better idea, and then I won't have stone going in there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at working on that. So I'm going to actually go ahead and set that up off camera real quick, just because it's going to take a minute to reroute some of these things. And then I'll just show you guys what I've worked on and how I set it up. Alright guys, and we're back. I know it looks a little bad at the moment, but I still got a little bit of cleaning up to do right here. But I think I got this working the way I want it to. So I went ahead and rerouted our transfer pipe from extra utilities down this way, just going into our chests only. Then I went ahead and set up the item conduits to go into the barrels for now. And I think I might actually have to add a couple more barrels, but this will work for the time being. Here we have the filter pipe, which actually goes into our chest on the other side for like all of the bomb drops and everything. And then right here we have an item filter set up for stone, dirt, gravel, sand, and cobblestone. Basically all of our barrels sitting up there. So now if I jump onto my ender pouch and toss everything into my ender pouch, those like stone, you know, gravel, everything that goes in the barrels up there, it should land right into this chest. So stone, perfect. So now all I have to do is set this up here. So shift left click on the item conduit, and it's already set to extract. We just have to set it to active without signal, and it'll automatically place everything into the barrels. Perfect. So now it's just a matter of hooking these machines up to the item conduits. All right, there we go. We'll be able to just run this along there like so. Nice. And went ahead and reset this up downstairs here. I just figured it took up way too much room. I do like to have a little open room down here, and I think this looks a little bit better, just having it sit in the wall like this. So we got the pressurized fluid conduits in the back like so. And I'll go ahead and No, not you. You. Thank you. There we go. And that looks a lot cleaner to me. Nice. So all we have to do now is start supplying this guy with a good source of cobblestone. And then we'll have it send out to this guy, which will also make us a little bit of, I think I'm going to have him make gravel into flint. I'd like to have that set up as well. So let's see. I'm going to need a barrel for... I think I'm going to need one for flint. So I might set that one up right here. So pop that guy open. Put another barrel there. And I should have a little bit of flint right here. I just need one to place into the barrel there to lock it. I also need a lock stone as well. Okay. And lastly, I also want to set up a cobble generator. So we're going to grab a transfer node and maybe some transfer pipes. Do I have any speed upgrades laying around? I don't think I do. So I'm going to have to make just a few. Some blocks of redstone, gold nuggets, and gold. Okay. 2 pieces of gold. 4 blocks of redstone. Was that right? 4 blocks of redstone. Then I think I need some gold nuggets. Where do I have gold nuggets at? Do I even have gold nuggets anywhere? I know it. Oh, there we go. Thought I did. All right, and that'll make us 4 speed upgrades, which is perfect. We'll jump downstairs real quick, and I should be able to just set this up pretty much anywhere. I'm probably just going to do it right underneath. That way it's nice and hidden. But for this, we're going to need a bucket of lava, which I do have right here. And I need a bucket of water, which I should have outside. So we'll just sneak outside real quick. Hello, sheep. I went ahead and placed him there. He did a pretty good job. Just 1 piece of wool. That's all I got from him until I noticed I had the cotton in there. I was like, oh, well then, that'll work too then. So what I'm going to do is, for now, grab another piece of cobblestone. Because I need a piece of you. Thank you. So to set up a nice little cobble generator from extra utilities, I'm going to need to place a piece of cobblestone here. Oh, wow. Slow down there. All right, I think that's good. All right, so I'm going to try to be quick about this. I'm going to place lava there. I'll place water there. And then all we should have to do is take the transfer node, place it here, and I believe we're also going to need a world interaction upgrade. I think I have one of those actually that I am not using. Yep, there we go. So if I set this up right down here into the transfer node, this will start producing cobblestone, and we'll set up some speed upgrades just to kind of speed up the process. In fact, what we could do is speed it up even more and make a stack upgrade. What do we need to make a stack upgrade? We need 1 speed upgrade, 3 diamonds, some gold, and a gold nugget. All right, give me one of you. Might be a little overkill, but you know what? I'm going to start doing a little bit more overkill. I think it's time for that. Grab a little bit of gold. And where is my gold nuggets? I got you back. Found you as a stack upgrade. Let's go put this right down in here. This should go ahead and start giving us... No, it doesn't give us a stack. Huh. Or do you need more world interaction upgrades to get more? Huh, I thought the stack upgrade actually did work in there. Guess it doesn't. I learned something new today. Well, that should be enough. As you can see, we're already getting an excess amount of cobblestone set up in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting this guy set up the way we want. So I do want this to insert. And I want this guy to be able to extract and insert. So we'll set this to in and out mode. We'll have this set up to extract on the green channel. And then on the insert, we'll set this up to the brown. So on the brown, so if we shift left click here. We're gonna set this also up to in and out. On the green channel, we'll have this insert. Or don't we? Hold on. Yeah, and on the brown channel, we're gonna have this extract. So what I'm hoping this is gonna be able to do, besides also make us some silicon, which I'm gonna have to set up another barrel for. It's another thing I wanted it to make for, so we'll just set this guy up right over here. But I want it to make flint as well. I would not mind it to do that. So did I set this one up? No, I did not. There we go. We'll set that to insert as well. Make our way back down here. Let's take a look at what it's doing. So when the flint should be making its way into here, and hopefully if this is built up too much, it should also send it to hopefully the barrel upstairs. I actually wouldn't mind having this maybe go to the barrel first. So let's just have this set to in and out. We'll have this insert on the green. Let's have it extract on brown, active without signal. And then, you know what? Let's also have that extract do round robin. So we'll have instead both of these set to extract. Oops. That's not what I wanted. In and out. Both extract on green and insert on brown. So hopefully, why aren't you silicon going out? Do you not have a place to go? Do you not have a home? Why aren't you going? I'm probably derping somehow and I don't see it. So I'm going to be right back. And I must say, I think I found my derp. So these are supposed to be extracting up to the barrels, but I have this set up to extract. I didn't change this to insert. There we go. That would probably be a good reason why. I would also, because if this is doing the whole brown channel thing, maybe I should bring this over. And just connect up here. Yeah, that should work. Hopefully. Are we getting items in? That could be a good prover. There we go. We got 58 silicon. Nice. Let's go ahead and lock that barrel as well. Perfect. All right, we got flint set up there, and we have sand coming in. Nice. That's what I like to see. So we got sand fabrication up and running. We got the cobblestone in there. So what should be happening, let's see, I'm probably gonna have to also set up the gravel to send out as well. Because I'd like the gravel to be making us the flint. And I believe this one is the flint. That's dirt. Silicon, I mean gravel. I'm looking for gravel. There's the gravel. All right, so let's do this. We'll set this to in and out, and we'll have this set to brown. Nope. Go back to green. Extract on the brown, active without signal. So this should be getting gravel now. Perfect. And it'll be making gravel, which it'll send up to the barrels, and then the barrel will extract and pull the flint and round robin it between these two machines, giving us, 120% main output and a power reduction of 15%, which is really, really nice. Just at the cost of, a little bit of gravel, which we're making, plus the flint. So I think that will work. Now, I might be able to fine-tune this a little bit more, but for now, I'm getting sand. I'm happy. We got a little bit of gravel production. Eventually, we'll have an excess amount of gravel. I can also have this set up eventually to make us silicon all we want, and we'll have a fair amount of flint as well from this. So I don't think this is too bad. I wouldn't mind setting maybe like a capacitor up here at some point, and maybe even improving on these dynamos so they don't hopefully waste too much lava. So, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and kind of play around with this a little bit more, probably off camera, and I'll show you guys my findings next episode. I'll also go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning up and get set up for the world download. So, that's going to do it for today, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed up to the 20 episodes so far of the series. And, well, if you guys would rate the video, I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.